Hello, Baker Advanced Financial Planning students. So we are wrapping up the end of the course, our final week. So I want to say that I've enjoyed working with you all the past 7 weeks. It's gone very quickly. Um, Market has done quite well over the time period of our course, but we kind of saw a hiccup on Thursday and Friday and some corrections. So we'll kind of see how this plays out. A lot of it, again, is going to depend on COVID. People are optimistic that it's going to have a vaccine and the future looks bright and death rates start to go down. We'll probably see the markets at least stabilize or still continue to expand. So we'll see. But for the final week, this is the one dealing with your project. So make sure to go back and review all those items in the syllabus that I'm expecting you for your PowerPoint. If I can find it here, I did take some notes, but yeah, so uh, really I kind of printed this out and highlighted in it's just what you already have, but the three main things I was asking you to do for the PowerPoint was, one, understand the client's personal financial circumstances. Again, when you're doing this, I don't need to know any personal information, so I just call them Client X. But identifying and selecting the goals, what are important to these individuals? Is it college education? Is it saving for retirement? Paying off the house? It's going to vary. Um, are these goals reasonable, realistic? I always use DAPS, dated, achievable, personal, positive, specific, how you're going to get there. But analyzing clients' current course of action and potential alternative courses of action. So those are the three main things throughout. So look at the syllabus, review that, but email me if you have any questions. Last three chapters, I'll be quick with this, but chapters 19, 20, and 21. 19, you start to look at retirement planning. I put out there a Social Security quick calculator. I think you'll appreciate it. You can put in your birth date, when you would retire, what would be approximately you would give, is based on what your current earnings are and anticipating that it would increase by 1 or 2%. So you can manipulate the model a little bit. Of course, one of the things I always suggest with Social Security, it's like a 7 to 8 to 9% return each year that you wait. So it really kind of it's in your best interest to wait to take out Social Security because people are living longer because there's really no return out there that's going to guarantee like 8 to 10% return each year. But some people still take it out early. If you think you're going to die early, you want to take it out early, you can take it out as early as 62. But that sweet spot may be about 65, 67. 70, you have to start taking it out. You have to do that with retirement too, unlike all the different 401ks, 403bs, anything that you have, and any types of defined benefit or defined contribution pensions. But you really got to be strategic about it. So when can I truly retire? And I'd say for a lot of people, it's really, do I have health care? I've talked to individuals that are retired, but they're spending $20,000 a year just paying for health care expenses in a part-time job. So it is a smart decision to retire. You have to make sure you have enough money set aside to do that. I put another calculator out there by Voya. There's the general rules of thumb, that how long do I expect to live? I need about 80% of what my current expenses are. Will this last? And, what type of lifestyle do you want to live in retirement? Do you want to do a lot of things? Do you want to travel? Do you want to downsize? So it's all those questions. That's why it's so important to plan for it now when you're young, or young, relatively young, in order to make decisions now. How much do I really need to be saving more if I want to get there by that? I have a goal of 60, but we'll see if that actually happens. So a lot of it's just going to depend on market returns and whether I get to that desired amount of money that I need in order to sustain a lifestyle into retirement. So other big one out there, this chapter is on estate planning. I put out from Investopedia some of the 5 essential, I think it was the essential documents that you need. A lot of these are wills, potentially trust. Trusts are going to vary for each individual. Trust can really help avoid probate, which is one of the biggest benefits of a trust. But anybody can write a will. You can create a will yourself as long as you have it notarized. It's official. So, do you want to go to paid attorney? Some people do. If it's complicated or if you feel better about it. But know that you can do your own will. And a lot of places, even today, through companies, they provide the templates for you to do it. So, but obviously a durable power of attorney in case you can no longer make decisions, healthcare directives, all those things, beneficiary designations, guardianship if you have children, how are things going to play out? Say if you die or you and your spouse dies, we've seen like with the Prince estate how messy it was. So it's like, but it's better to put those things in order and do it at an earlier point. And there's even little things, like how do you want certain things done? So if that's important to you, because a lot of times it can result in not knowing what to do for families or fighting within families about how assets should be distributed, and you really kind of want to avoid going through that. So the last chapter just kind of wraps everything up. And that's kind of gets to our final project. It's putting it all together about the financial plan. So, I'm hoping by you taking this course, reflecting on it a little bit, it's improved your viewpoints about how you're planning for your own future. And if you are in a financial career, I know some of you are, how you deal with that client relationship with helping them make decisions. Again, it should be a supportive relationship, trying to help that client understand why of the decisions they're making, how those decisions will impact the potential outputs later in life. So, but that's pretty much it for this week. Keep it short and sweet on the video mini lecture. But again, I will be available via email, but I'll get everything graded pretty quickly through this course. I'll get everything to you. But otherwise, have a great week, and hopefully the market has a good week, and we'll talk to you online. Take care.